Good afternoon, folks. My name is Peter, and this time we'll be doing part 2 of House Flipper, where hopefully we can sell a place. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a few tasks to illustrate some of the extra jobs that can be done in House Flipper, such as tiling and other various bits and bobs that you'll get to see as the game further unfolds. We'll go for this one. Restart it because I had a few issues last time. Right, we've got 16 odd tasks to do, and hopefully this shouldn't be too taxing. There's nothing to do in the kitchen so far, so we'll leave it be. The hallway is clear, no tasks to do here. The lounge is fine. So I'm guessing we might do just the garage and upstairs maybe. Nope. Okay, what am I missing? This is very weird. Huh. It might be all downstairs, perhaps. Oh, here we are. Right, first of all, we have to remove these pictures. 10 of them. The only way you can do that really is to... it sounds bizarre, but you could think you only sell them, like you can only pick them up for now with the hand tools to place, rotate, so on and so forth. I'll just put that there to wind people up. Not straight. Won't straighten it. And just, yeah, you just right click to leave it where it was. But yeah, basically, don't even get the hammer to it because that'll just take out the wall behind it. So we just have to not dispose of it, we just have to sell them. Which I find a bit of an odd mechanic. I guess it makes sense in the term of get rid of these pictures for me, I don't care what you do with them kind of rigmarole, but right, remove classic corner kitchen set with sink. I'm guessing it's this doohickey here. And again, yeah, sell it, keep the change. Right, classic dining table, that has to go too. Hanger for the kitchen utensils, I'm guessing it's this doohickey. Shelf for kitchen utensils. Sideboard to the dining room. Sideboard to the dining room. Probably that one. Nope, that's the game actually will tell you what you're supposed to take and what you're not meant to take. Even though the sell thing still comes up. Pretty sure that's it, yeah. Sideboard to the dining room. One of those. Yeah, these are sideboards. Twit. I always think sideboards are like little, like desks like these. Well, desk. Chest of drawers, as it were, that are sort of elongated against the wall. I used to think of that as a sideboard. Maybe it's an English thing, perhaps. Right, classic chairs. Gone, gone, gone. This is all money in the pocket for me. Like, it would just go straight into my account. Place object, carpet round. Okay. Rather vague, but carpet round. Right. Bit of the old red. I'm guessing that won't go here because of all the plumbing fixtures, but maybe it will do because this will be a bathroom, so we'll just leave it here for now. Toilet paper holder, which I think there's only one of anyway. Yeah, because you can just buy the toilet paper holder and the paper to go with it. The commode is there, so this is for the shower. Ideally, I think it's best to bung it there. Okay, modify the walls. Right, as you can see here, the green is to indicate where, and the game won't tell you this, as I mentioned beforehand. There's no tutorial as to where walls should be placed or whatnot, but you kind of get the idea of like red walls should be demolished, green walls should be placed, and you can obviously see you're making progress in the right hand side of the screen. Now this one's a bit weird to me because you can see that's slightly off. Yeah, like going against the grain, that's at a really odd angle. I have no idea why this is. It seems okay there and such there, but you can build to the wall to wall, so to speak, and yeah. We've got some new skills, so let's see. We have it already painted, which I find honestly quite invaluable. I do feel some of the there we are, already painted wall to go, even though it doesn't really any matches that, so I suppose. Actually, in theory, we could just knock out all this. Or can we sell it? No, we can't. We have to do it the old-fashioned way. But yes, skills like when you got the paint roller out, for instance, there are skills that enable you to like do. Well, this shows you one path now. You can upgrade it to about 2 or 3, I think, and it certainly gets the job done quicker. But it kind of breaks the immersion a little bit. Like the paint roller stays the same size, so you'll just magically paint to either side somehow. Okay, and one more. Unfortunately, it won't paint both sides. Like it would just do the white wall here. But that doesn't matter. There's. Where are you going? Thank you. There's no consequence. Like if some people ask you to take down the wall, they don't really expect you to paint it up again in most cases, which is a little bit weird. And modify 4 more bits of wall. Nope. It's kind of tricky. You have to put the crosshair at the base of where you want it to go. So there. And easy does it. Oh goodness. Yeah, I know. I don't want to put it on my noggin. So sometimes you have to back away a bit and like it's very imprecise. Unless I've been a bit of a wally with it. There we are. And now we have to mount 1, 2, 3, 4 devices. 5 somewhere. Don't know where the 5th one goes. Oh wait, hold on. I think one of the plugs may be the case. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check the map. You just yeah. So we got a shower top left. Which I'm looking at now. Shower, toilet. Guessing the washer goes there. What do you know? Now, can we sell this to get this out of the way? No, that's some more apparently. So, where the heck is? Oh, okay, right. Just slamming against the new wall. And there we go. Ideally, I would like to see the option for like a grid thing to go across the ceiling on the walls, so you can actually line up lights and stuff. Because like putting a light exactly in the center is a real faff, and if you're a little bit OCD like me, you will notice it. It's out of place. Right, bit of unscrewing. I can't remember if I demonstrated showers last time, but I'll do it again just in case. Quickly go into bathrooms, mountable shower, and there's only one mountable shower in the entire thing anyway. It's just like 2 options to bath, 3 options of sinks, and 3 options of Kazi. Right, so first off we put our feet in. And once that's in place, base goes down. Now this, I believe, you unscrew that first, or screw it in first. Yep. Hold that. That's right. Cap goes down. And I believe this is, yep, perfect. And the full sit thingamabob goes in. Screw that on tightly. And now we've no risk of making any leaks. Push the base into the surface. Screw it down. Put the door in. Put the door handle in. Because apparently these are two separate units, which I find a little bit fussy. You think that they will become out factory molded with it all intact, but it gives us something to do in the meantime. Okay, doors go in place. I think this is yeah, the inside handle. All four corners with the top bar down. I kind of enjoy the assembly mechanism of this game. It doesn't do the awkward thing of like, oh, get your tools and some sort of screwdriver minigame baloney, which could be argued as being more immersive, but I like the simplicity of just like holding down to unscrew things manually like that, and it's fine what it does. Okay, we need a washer. I believe that should be in bathroom, yeah. Again, not a lot of UK places that I've been to anyway, friends' houses and the like, usually have the washing machine in the bathroom. Probably because I think American bathrooms may be a little bit larger than us. A lot of washing machines in the UK tend to be in the kitchen somewhere. Okay. I don't even think I need to click that. Yeah, it just floats into place magically. Screw these back in. Oops, I pushed the wrong one. Yeah, that's it. Screw that in. And leak stop. Thank you. Let's get the mop out. Perfect. Okay, bathtub. Because, you know, shower's not enough apparently. So I'm going to fit an oval one in, perhaps. Huh, what do you know? Right, as before, we put our feet in, per se. Put our bathtub down. And screw it to the feet. Okie dokie. Right. That should go for the drainage. Pretty sure it's that one. Yep, for the overflow. Let's just screw in. And we should be able to... Yeah, perfect. And then push the surround in like so. Job's a good one. Right, we're at full capacity for minimum progress, but as usual, we'll go the extra mile and chuck in the commode. Chuck in a ferry, because variety. Bolt it down. Put the cistern in, the lid. I think it's called the cistern. I'm not really a plumber myself, so sink is the final option on the menu. And for that we'll put in a bargo. Okay, crouch down and put this in. Screw that in tightly. I think it's that one, yeah. I always forget which order this goes in. And that's all done. That's your bathroom sorted. And next job is to furnish some of these rooms. So if I can remember, it wasn't the sitting room. Nope. It wasn't the garage. I think it might have been the one opposite end of the bathroom, so yeah. Right. Remove object picture. Okay. 2 plants to go. 6 vases. Floor lamp. Classic chest of drawers. Couch Tony. Stool. Right, a chair. Ellen. I've got a feeling he wants to do many of these. No, just the one. 2 garage shelves. Okay, so this is like a garage storage place. And I'm always forgetting to do that. Like if it says many, I always just like buy the one, then go back to get the other one. Standard desk. This could slot nicely there. And we're done. That's okay. Oh, that's like a rocking chair, actually. Huh. There you are. Put your chair in place. Again, yeah, on a slight tilt. Very weird. But it's enough to satisfy the order, and we are done. Okay. It's a bit of a shame that you can't actually, or at least I haven't found yet, how to get a new office. But then again, you don't really spend much of your day here. You just basically have a laptop and that's all you need, because you check your jobs and you're off out the house. Problems with electricity and cleaning up. Usually these are my favourite kinds of problems of just cleaning up, because basically it's just looking at the trash and going out, and cleaning the windows is a bit of a doddle anyway. Electricity, which is basically putting in appliances and whatnot, is it's very straightforward. I can always see already the windows need doing, and oh my goodness, get the freaking Hoover out now. Right, you little rascals. Your eviction is served. Now, I'm not going to lie, I used to get rid of spiders the same way, but later found it to be a harrowing task of then emptying the hoover a few months later to find huge big dead spiders in there. I'll tell you what, I'm glad these aren't rad roaches, quite frankly, because they're a nuisance in Fallout. Oh, got all this rubbish. Apparently destroyed a cockroach's nest doing that, but the backup's here, so let's get rid of them too. We might have to move the fridge just to get rid of some of the remainers. Okay, come on. Oh, you little rascal. Right, okay. Oh, he's gone. Cool. I think we might have got the majority of them. Right, this can get wiped. Thankfully, I live in such a cooler, more temperate climate that we don't have cockroaches in little old England, so fun fact for you. That needs to be replaced. Oh, unscrewed first might help. Take the cover off. To be honest, I wish we had American style plugs, because I found that for electrical appliances, American plugs, when they're on a flat surface, they the prongs of that plug lie horizontal. Whereas in the UK, UK plugs are a three-pronged thing of doom that usually land prong side up. So on the floor, they're yeah, I've stood on many a plug in my time. There we go. Apparently this place is not completely clean. I'm going to guess it's around the edges. Oh, the door. Uh-huh. And that's 94% done already. What am I not seeing? Oh, the windows. That might... I can't remember if the windows actually count towards the cleanliness. They might be something separate in themselves, but 94%, we'll see how that changes. No, it's a completely separate thing. I thought so. Huh. There's nothing... Wait, hold on. Windowsill. Zoop. 97. I'm going to guess the other windowsill's a bit manky as well. Just my luck. So what I usually do is just wipe around the edge, and anything that I don't immediately see gets wiped away. There might have been something there, I don't know. It might be behind the fridge. Ceiling is alright. Yeah, let's chuck the old fridge that way, because that's where the bloody cockroaches were. No? Okay. If anyone was this easy to move a fridge in real life, I tell you, these are not fun to move. Guessing the TV things, it's fine. Well, we'll clean the window in the meantime. And there we go. Actually, yeah, it does count towards the dirt thing. I might have made a mistake there. So 98, don't mind the invisible muddy feet on the table. the corner there. Man, doesn't seem to count towards it, yeah. I guess I was right the first time. Right, so the windows are clean. Clean, clean, clean. Yeah, I'm just have to go around again with a mop. It is literally like the XCOM of first-person shooters, like, well, first-person games. Like, you're just looking for that last one alien to kill. So infuriating. Maybe it's under the table. No. Table's fine. To the doors just in case. As you can see, sometimes the door frame doesn't line up completely with the... Yeah, because I'm guessing that if this... we can't... Well... No, we can't move it, we can only interact with it. If it moves any further back, you'll actually be stepping over to there. They don't usually go in the right places sometimes, but that's fine. That's probably just an oversight on the developer's behalf. Oh, while we're here. Of course, you can just make the bed with a quick click of E, which, quite frankly, I wish I could do. Windowsill. And dirt 96, 95. Ceiling's fine. Apparently there's a bit more. Wait, hold on. No, that might be the next room over. Yeah, that is the next room over. Because we can see some dirt in this mini-map. Oh, the plug needs doing. I think I might be able to demonstrate what happens if you click the right item in this. And there seems to be like a sparking effect, which is no detriment to your person or the actual plug at all. Obviously a qualified technician would actually go to the fuse box and shut down the entire house electrics while new plugs are being fitted, but we seem to be doing this on the fly. And we've upgraded our handyman skills. Put a bit of variety. 20% faster plastering. There is a bit of dirt here, and I will find you. And I will sweep you. Just gonna get the broom out just in case, because sometimes I swear it's almost like faded into the colours of the actual background or the furniture / wall, and you almost can't see it, but the broom will get it anyway. But that seems to be fine there. Do you like the way these similar couches go together like this? Of course, it's going to drive me nuts if I can't get it back together the way it was supposed to be. Yeah, that's actually rather nice like that. Well, there's a gap there, but we're not that desperate. I got a feeling it's around here somewhere. I'm not too bad in my OCD, but this is kind of driving me nuts. That's the downstairs for that. Sweep this be pretty straightforward. %, and there's a bit in the corner where the door is, I believe. Yeah, you see that it's like a slight discoloration of the floor. Oh god. You know what? Leave that. I'll leave that for now. What's that over there? It's the. I think this is the bathroom. Yeah. This needs a bit of a wipe. I think that shower might be taken out as well. It's a bit manky. Yeah, because as I illustrated earlier, you can't clean some things, they just have to be taken out and chucked in again. Right, this is all clean. And you just click on it to dispose of as you would normal trash. So we'll chuck in a new shower. In go the legs. There we go. Like once you do these installations a few times over, you do actually get used to the rhythm of where things should go first, because things, as I said before, go in a very specific order. If you tried to put in a put in the taps first and then like check the pipes or something, the whole thing will leak because you didn't do it in the correct order. As I said, there's no real sort of punishment to any mess you make anyway. I mean, I've seen some playthroughs of videos where someone has just like painted random stripes on the wall, and after obviously doing that job at like 100%, leave paint tins around, that sort of thing. The AI of the game doesn't seem to care. Again, the profit made by this game of when you do jobs, sell places, and so on and so forth, it's very bare basic, very casual business management. I mean, years ago, I remember when the original SimCity was just finicky in and of itself to make a profit of your citizens. But nowadays, like I say, we've got 38 grand in the bank, and we have no overheads. No maintenance to keep up at home, no bills or whatever. You know, I'm just going to take this whole kitchen and get out of the way, because it's got to be here somewhere. Nope. Come on. This is always a bit of a faff. There we go. Okay, so the kitchen, the room. Open plan kitchen, living room, I'm guessing. That's all done. Yeah, cool. Right. I might have just been a bit overzealous in my cleaning. Okay, that's done. Remove the trash. I'm going to guess that's in the basement, so here's the basement. Yeah, it's in the basement. I have had some issues with some rooms. I've been doing a playthrough of this, and like I think there's still a glitch with the curtains, for instance. Like some rooms they just simply cannot be mounted. I've only encountered it in like 1 or 2 missions. I say missions, quests, whatever you want to call them, assignments, jobs. As I said, the assembly bug that was in play a few weeks ago has now been ironed out, so everything does go in smoothly, and there we go. So all the cockroaches murderized. Okay, almost cleaned all the dirt. A lot of these shelves get a bit manky as well, as to the dryers and stuff, so it's best to go everywhere. 96%. Here we go again. If I jump on top of the dryer and the washer. Yep. There used to be frame slowdown when you actually got higher and closer to objects like this, but quite frankly I can't tell. And you can't actually get any lower than this and go forward underneath there to check things. So yeah, all the dirt's gone. Cool. Right. Now, mounting device. This is something I think I've only actually seen in this one particular mission, where pretty sure these are fuses, and you just put in new ones, flick that on, and that's it. Oh wait. Oh wait, no, it's done in this room, that's fine. I think I was obsessed with the fact that I might have missed dirt in one room and thought it was just that room. Yeah, it's this room here. It needs a little bit of... there it is. Dirt, you are evicted. See, as much as I like some games that don't have a huge journal to plod through, one recommendation I'd make for this game is... either on your tablet or like a traditional pad and pencil, you'd have like a to-do list to checklist kind of things of you'd manually like put a mark like across whatever when you've done that room, and it would enable you to like put more detailed descriptions of what needs to be done in that room, or the option for the user themselves to like write in, say, like you got the orders on your laptop as mentioned, you access your notebook and make in limited space make notes about that task that are limited on the right hand side here, obviously, so the notepad will actually expand on what you've been told to do, if that makes sense. Just little things like that. 2 more windows need cleaning. Then those are not in the room, so that's the basement sorted. These need to be nuked. I mean, I feel like a lot of quest mission journals in games tend to be overflowing with story and lore, and especially in the case of like MMOs, where you're given a quest at length of a story that the developers are thinking going to be compelling and immersive, but basically it just means get object A from area B to give to NPC C. So yeah, I do like the minimal approach when it comes to quest journals, but at the same time, I think for something like this, a little bit more in terms of just adding the options, as I said, to write your own notes about locations, and stuff. Like, imagine going to your laptop, seeing items for what needs to be bought in that house as part of the mission order, and then writing down your tablet to do that yourself. Right, we should be loaded soon, I should say. As good as this game is, its optimization leaves a little bit to be desired. And not just the frame rate, but just various niggles here and there. I mean, you seemingly drop from heaven to like arrive on your doorstep, so I'll tell you what, while we're here, this can go. I'll illustrate the issue with doors. Doors and windows. You want a front door with knocker, or black, or just an ordinary door. And I can never remember which way they're supposed to be. Like, Yeah, that needs to be flipped. That's it. So you want it covered up there. And as you can see, yeah, it does overshoot little bits, but on the same side, if I push this frame forward, you'd get this side. Let me just demonstrate. Oh goodness, this is gonna be tricky. It's weird. Just I think I should have shut it beforehand. No, can I just shut the... Thank you. Yeah, here's the area you want to put it in. And yeah, it's a little bit glitchy, I'm afraid. That's the best you can really do with it. Oh well. I'm not looking for detail there. This can go as well. I don't think I can do tiling yet, actually. Or can I? No, tiling would be around there. Which hopefully I can get a job to illustrate that. Seems cheerful enough. And rotate and fit. Yeah, that'll do it. Okie dokie. Wow, quite a few jobs. Extra bathroom, paint the house. Garage. You know what, that's a short and sweet one, so we can do that quickly. I think this loading screen might illustrate where we're going to go. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Basically, this is one of the very small job. Pop it open. I like to get both doors open just to... hold your nose, we're going in. But thankfully with upgraded broom skills, we're okay. Apparently he said he'd pay extra if we do the car. Which is a little bit lazy in my opinion. I mean, it's obviously lazy enough for the trash line around here, but... I mean, you wouldn't really ask a workman that, would you? Like, come do my time at my place. Oh, if you wouldn't mind, make the bed as well. Okay, I think that's mostly gone there. Ah, I see. These are the good tyres. Right. Unfortunately, we can't flog those for a song, so we'll leave them be. Apparently, we have to dispose of the bins, which I find a bit ridiculous, because I'd rather you take the bins and put them there. But apparently, they are considered trash. Poster going to stay. Yeah, this is going to take a few minutes. All the debris can go. Microwave, because I think it's probably on the way out, ready to be collected by whoever's driving to the disposal facility. Another box. More boxes. Goodness. So yeah, this is why I have a bicycle. Less faff to clean. And cheaper too. A bit more trash to remove. 76% dirt's gone. This should take us into the 80-90% percentile. Got new killing skills. Let's see more dirt in the minimap. That'll probably help us exponentially. Bit of dirt on the door. Yeah, we got this now. I think this might be outside on the... yeah, because sometimes dirt does accrue up on the ceiling there. There we are. It's right ahead. Oh, almost missed that. There's something here as well, I swear. Yeah, there it is. And give that a bit of a dab. 92%. We're getting there. See, that looks like dirt there, but it's just the pattern of the bricks, so that's really unforgiving. In the corners here, I'm guessing might be the surfaces here. 92. Of course, there's magically sweep through the door and clean the bloody window. I think the car's clean as much as it's going to get clean, because yeah, the graphics are all right. They're not too bad, but telling if a car is clean or not is a little bit tricky. Like just around the door frame there, for instance, you think that's all mucky there, but yeah, the game calls it clean, so I don't know. There we are. Yeah, as suspected, this is the loading screen, so to speak, and again, you got to wheel that outside. Tyres, I think those are okay. They can go on the shelf in the few, if there's enough room. And yeah, these posters are okay. All this crap. For now, we can. Yeah, I know. Minimal effort, but we prefer to go all the way frozen. And a bit of the cleany around there, and around the shelf, the desk, table even. Half the dirt's gone. As you can see, the radar minimap makes it a little bit easier now to see where the muck is. 65%. We're getting there. There a bit there. 99%. It's going to be something really minor. Is it? It's literally going to be like one of these tubs that needs doing. Come on, give me a leg up. And push ourselves off the table so we can clean the window. Put these on the table for now. Just to get out of the way. I think I see something around here, maybe. Yeah, that's got it. Because you think that's dirt there, but it's just like the decoration of the table. And the job's done. For £4,000, we can clean your garage. Said nobody ever. Right, new negotiation skills. What we need in these. Increased chance of successful negotiation by 5%. Sure. Okay, right. What's next on the agenda? Now, they say they got, here, new mail. Like 5 of these are new messages, but which ones are new unless you remember which ones you had previously. Oh, now this is interesting. This is the like a bunker DLC, where basically some houses have a bunker, obviously, for the whole end time survivalist kind of mentality, which as practical as it sounds on the outset, I personally find it rather baffling, and it's not the end of days just yet. Well, I could be wrong, but anyway. So yeah, you just you basically furnish, clean a bunker, as the loading screen shows here. Now, the first time I did this, I had a hell of a time trying to find out what the bloody thing was, because you basically can't go in the house. Oh, there's the kids' bedroom, there's the bathroom, yada yada yada. Oh, it's the bunker door right here. So what I had to do was to go outside, go in the house. Yeah, go in the back of the house even. Actually, can I get... No, I don't think I can vault this edge. Okay, yeah, you just have to go through the house, back garden, and the bunker should be there. Now, climbing up and down ladders in first person is such a bugbear of mine, because I'm literally holding down S and I'm moving backwards. So you kind of have to sort of jump and push your head into it, so to speak. Apart from some games that give you like a context menu to like interact with the ladder, which puts your character's hands onto the ladder and then you go simply up and down it. Oh, mercy. Yeah, I just always found them tricky. Lovely bit of clip in there. A bit of rubbish there. So yeah, the bunker is pretty much this, and it's got the usual attributes of like cleaning up, getting rid of the rubbish, and so on and so forth. And all the bugs in the universe seem to come here. Now this here, this is not rubbish. All this is food to be placed onto the shelves. So first off, let's make some space and get rid of these little buggers. Now they say, as a random fact, by catching a house spider or whatever and chucking it outside is like the worst you can do for them, because they've come inside to escape what may have been outside, as it were. I mean, I personally don't mind a spider if it keeps into the corner and doesn't like crawl over my desk. That's fine. Just stay where you're meant to be. But I have been known to squish the little rascals if they're either on the wall next to me or whatnot, because some of the large ones give me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, more boxes. Got an assault rifle just in case of, I don't know, belligerent postman. More trash to go. That's 3%, so there's probably a couple more things to get rid of around here. That needs to be cleaned. Check the minimap, of course. There's something here that needs to go. Oh, the chair. Okay. So you wouldn't think the chair was immediately trash. Oh, old bottles, of course. I can see the radar has the cobwebs there. Right, then this is done. Dirt is almost gone. I'm going to guess it's the shelves again. Maybe the door. Oh, one is on the wall. Right, okay. So, place objects. We need a turbine power generator. So this should be survival. Yeah, there we go. Turbine power generator. This goes in here somewhere, so I'm gonna put it in the corner, out of the way. Again, very basic graphics. Place object kitchen cabinet with sink. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put these out the way for now because we'll need this space. It would be nice if you had like a bag in one hand and a free hand to just like click on things and just chuck it into a bag and put the bag to one side. But never mind. A bit of gas for the turbine. Bit of tuna. I'll have that for tea. And your meds. Don't think they actually go on the shelf, will they? I don't think anything higher than that. And it's best to use the shelves for food stuffs. So, kitchen cabinet. Put against the wall here, I believe. Wait, what's it? Kitchen cabinet with sink, so that sounds very straightforward. Kitchen cabinet with sink. Done. Yeah, I'll chuck it in the corner there. Take these out of the way for a sec. There we go. Right. I always find it's best to put like the emergency stuff next to the sink stuff, really. That's what I do in real life, of just like putting my meds and stuff above the into the kitchen cupboard, above the sink and all that, so it's just easy to get hold of. Line this up as best we can. Okay, place kitchen cabinet with double doors. I'm guessing that's going to go where I've just put those now. Kitchen cabinet with double doors. Yep. Out you come. Drives me nuts, this does. Just going to loosely place it around the place so far. That wasn't superfluous or anything. And there we go. Cabinet with hanging shelves. So you can just type in the word hanging and I believe that will there we are. That's nice there. Bunk beds. Type in the word bunk. I think we need to buy many of these. And it'd be best to put them against the wall here. Right, this is going to be tricky. Does it really want four? No, hold on. It's four objects. I thought it was like 4 beds for a sec. Induction hob. That's going to go on the surface, isn't it? Induction cooktop. Yep. So basically just a hot plate. Simple table. I can go next to the bed, I believe. Actually, I could save space by putting these onto the table. And there we go. 2 chairs in golf, which is easily done by typing in golf. It's very handy. A lot of these pieces of furniture come with like titles and nicknames, so to speak. So you can just, instead of like browsing through all the chairs, you just type in their name. Right, what goes in here? 3 devices: toilet, shower, and sink, of course. 1 sink coming up. Now this being of a bunker variety will make it more functional than anything. Put the long bolts in place. And the washer goes down. I believe my father used long bolts to assemble some shelving. Oh goodness, of course you screw that in first and then, yeah. But yeah, he used long bolts to push through the wall to assemble some shelving, which I thought was a very practical idea. I swear I clicked that. I must have accidentally clicked on the cable as well. So we'll be needing a broom mop shortly. It's interesting to note there's actually oh goodness, that one, yep. The mop, the broom, they're all the same thing pretty much. So there we go. It's interesting, it classifies water as dirt. But we'll let them slip on that one. Right, shower unit. Even though it's the apocalypse, we can still have a nice shower, it seems. I just find it rather bizarre there's only 1 variation of shower. Like, surely just a drip tray, curtain rail, and the actual shower unit would be enough. Oh, apparently I didn't screw this plug thing in, so now it's leaking. Oh, of course you have to do that in as well. Yeah, just like accidental clicks like that. If they're not done the right order, the game will just go, oh no, it's leaking because you didn't do this one first. Which to an extent I can understand, like if something's not screwed in first, water supply related, but I think accidentally clicking something other than the drainage thing is a little bit overzealous. And there we go, there. 1 screw there. And the brackets. Oops. I don't think this place needs any decorations, so it would just be as simple as installation of the bathroom bits and bobs. No tiling, no carpet. This is bare basic bones stuff. System goes in. It's funny you don't have to bother the stopcock or anything. That's all done. can... you know what, we don't have to do anything else in this room. They can put their own stuff on the shelves, quite frankly. Oh, Wellington boots. Clean the dirt. I'm guessing there's a cobweb somewhere. There it is. And the order is done. There is one of these bunker missions where you have to, like, buy supplies from the store. You literally have to fill their stuff with foodstuffs. And, yeah, here, like, tuna, chickpeas, and knife and spoon, because, you know, M16 rifle, gun, and various other bits and bobs. Yeah, it literally you have to get like about a few of these pickles, beans, pickles or gherkins or something, and yeah, just fill the shells. But we're not going to do that because we haven't got all day. Apparently, this is just for the mother-in-law anyway. So for some, that might be the end times, but oh well. Right, back to work. Wait, what's that? Oh, a bit of grime. Okay. That's probably something I didn't notice until the minimap was sent in dirt. I'll illustrate here as to where sometimes you may find bits of grime around the edges of like buildings. It's usually at the bottom. Sometimes it's at the top, like up there. But anyway, right, we got 51 grand now, which is a fair chunk of dough. So what we'll do is we'll attempt to buy a place to do up. Now, this will illustrate what's for purchase on this tab. This is what we currently have. I'm not entirely sure if you can buy a new office, because every purchase I've made so far has been stuff that's immediately gone to sale. Perhaps in like some future DLC you could like own a bigger office. But as I mentioned before, when you come back to your office, you're basically foregoing any sort of wash your hands, watch telly, whatever. You're just going straight to the laptop, and you're out of the office again. So we'll buy something a little bit big. We can probably afford a lot of this bracketed stuff. We've reached our limit about there. Well, something, yeah, something like this. They're very small houses, which is kind of a little bit annoying because, well, basically a lot of these houses, as they start off, they're just like single bedroom and they're not even a living room, quite frankly. It's basically somewhere to put a sofa and you're done, which is really difficult for some buyers to come on back to the thank you to meet a lot of customer requirements. Is a bit tricky because some people will prefer one bedroom over two bedrooms, vice versa. TV is essential for some people, but not in the bed. No TV in the bedroom for some people, but some people enjoy that. And yeah, the times I've sold houses in this game, I managed to at least break even, and you make a little bit of profit on top. So technically, I think you're making as much money as you would do if you're doing an odd job, because you're just getting a little bit above what you currently have. Home and car, what's this about? What about the next one down from that? Something a little bit cheaper. That is really that's got a really dodgy click area, quite frankly. We'll leave ourselves. Leave ourselves a few grand. I've not tried this one before, and it looks a bit more spacious, certainly. Let's do that. And you've got the options of just like staying here, doing a few jobs, coming back, and then go into the new house. But for expediency's sake, we'll just go there immediately. Right, yeah. As the tip will illustrate, the buyers on the left here. Those higher to the top are willing to pay more for the house. Now it's just like a regular job of getting the house and, well, clean the hell out of it, basically. As you'll notice, people will be watching every move that you do during this renovation project. They will comment on like if there's any bits of dirt left and whatnot, and what the heck is that even? There's stones in here. Okay, I've never seen that before. I thought it was something to be disposed of, as you know, rocks in my house, chuck them in the bin, or garden, right? Yeah, you know what? Garden. Where's the back door? Oh, blimey. You know what? Let's roll up. I'll tell you what, I'll put them by the front door, ready for on the way out. Honestly, I just said, I thought it was like a rucksack or a bin bag or something. Apparently, you can't put them in the pile. Each rock has its own personal space. Go figure. Annoyingly, we have to pick up every individual can, like so. Even though we can just go en masse, pick up bits and bobs. TV remote. I want to put you on a table. There. Rocks in the bedroom. I'm not going to question it. Yeah. There's no judging here. Okay, let's get to the floor. All the bottles. Shoebox. Just notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TVs in here. My goodness. Anyone who likes TVs will be be well at home here. Radiator's not done right. That's going to drive me nuts. Now the buyers have not said anything yet via the camera on me, so I think as soon as you do a lot more dirt cleaning, they'll start to appreciate it. And yeah, there's the tiling and paneling command as I mentioned earlier. You can pick these up as they are. Can we just like dispose of the sheet or something? Clean the windows, of course, because we're animals. I mean, right now outside it's actually raining now and again, so that's probably the windows taken care of on my end of real life. Okay, and a bit of dirt on the windowsill there, but we'll see to that shortly. There we go. And sweep. Unfortunately, there's no like 100%, 90%, whatever to indicate you actually cleared the room up. Just leave the TV on. Brightens the room up a little bit. I think that might be a socket in the corner. Needs seen to. Out you come. Yeah, I can imagine if this was on console, you could be doing like analog stick rotations to the screwdriver, which well, slightly immersive, I suppose, would be a little bit bizarre. Right, and you just like holding down click and then just rotating your mouse. That would be interesting. Okay, this room is pretty much done. Good grief though, like 5 TVs. I mean, it's just like a... Yeah. I said I wouldn't judge and I won't judge. More roaches, more pizza boxes. And yeah, here come the comments. It usually indicates you're coming to like the halfway point or whatnot of the cleaning operation when people start speaking up about either how messy it is, or they'll most likely remark if there's a little bit dirt left, but they obviously won't tell you where it is. Okay, yeah, that's doing my nutting, quite frankly. Just gonna put this to one side. I'm gonna align this properly. There we go. Like I say, if you hold down Shift and then mouse wheel it around, you can you don't have to do a slightly adjusting business. You just like take it at any old angle, pick it up, shift it onto exact directions, like so. I'm guessing that's their TiVo box. Is that what they call it, TiVo? We don't have that system in the UK. We just have Sky and Virgin and not Talk the other one. Now TV. They got the whole mini box thing. Unfortunately, that won't slit on. Yeah, that's very bizarre. Doesn't seem. I know I heard some trickling. Right, you can go there out the way. Laptop with mouse. Good grief. Okay. Oh wow. The heck? Oh, it's a phone. I thought it was like a microphone or something. I find that weird. That is just very weird to me. Sorry, no judging, Pete. No. Yeah, let's get this crap out of the way. Put this, I know, here for now. Yes, they will notice the smallest amount of trash and the ever so slightly plague levels of cockroach. That's the nest gone. Good. More pizza boxes. Good grief. Boxes can. It is a bit of a shame they can't be stacked. Like no modular style of. Yeah, all right. Keep it shut on. I don't even want to know what's going on this computer. All the cutlery on the thing. That's looking around my computer. Okay, I've got a couple of plates, but nothing to this magnitude. I'd rather have that on the floor, to be honest. Yeah. Can I sell those cups and mugs? Yeah. And do you know what? Do you really need 3 monitors at such a weird angle? Oh well. The answer is they don't. But you can just like sell. I mean, these houses that we're in now, we can just strip bare whatever, and ideally chuck that in just start from scratch, which is an interesting idea. I mean, you can just furnish it however you want. Obviously, customers will appreciate this, not that, yada yada yada. But I find it's just easier to work with what you got to save money, and because we're like down to our last 5,000. Oh, woe is me. I enjoyed the cleaning up here. Everyone's getting a bit happy now that the place seems to be a bit cleaner. Windows need hosing down. I think we lost our sound effect for the window cleaner, as that buggers seem to... Oh wow, the frame rate's chugging. Yeah, a few people noticed that the frame rate for window cleaning can be a bit erratic sometimes. There we go, that's all done. Straighten this up. Is that a toaster? Yeah, it's a toaster. Climb onto the windowsill. It'd be interesting if there was like a proper water physics outside where you could like get the hose to the window and just let it rip. Which is interesting because you only have to ever clean one side of the windows. Right, where's all this going to go? Okay, right, I'll tell you what, we'll clean this up first. Oh, blimey. Get rid of these. The rock. 5 of them. Yeah, no, not much dirt left, just an entire 12-pack of beer. I'm guessing the yellow ones are soda bottles. Or bottles of fizzy pop if you live in the UK. Just squish the laptop here. TV remote. There's mouse. Move the mouse with the mouse. To be honest, I actually prefer a laptop with a mouse. Like a touchpad's okay, but I prefer something a bit more tactile like the mouse. I think there's one cockroach underneath this speaker, so we'll shove this over there. No, I don't want to make a wall. Make the cockroaches pay for it. I think that might be everything. Now that's going to accumulate more water there. Looking at the sofa, I'm thinking I want to chuck it and like put 2 sofas end to end, or back to back even. So they got the. Nah, I'll just leave it as is because it seems a bit more versatile with the bean bags there. People can just arrange it how they see fit. Okay, and oh goodness, I need to get around there and do the bloody radiator. I just noticed the windowsill needs hacking at as well. Okay, that was weird. I couldn't get. Don't tell me we've got a bug here, right? You know what, I'm going to sell this. I'm guessing it might be the sofa's in the way and it's not allowing me to get any closer to it. So let me just get a new radiator installed. Let's try a big one. Something different, you know? Yeah, that doesn't seem to clip anything. It could be because the radiator was just malfunctioning anyway and couldn't be screwed on properly. Yeah, that's all done. Clean the window again. Just had an idea actually. I'm going to get rid of... is that another remote for the TV? Well, one's enough, so I'll tell you what, we're going to sell this for £3. That can go. I'll keep the set-top box because some people like that ability to record stuff. It's very cluttered here, but I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of that. It's got 2 speakers there already, and what we'll do here is we'll get rid of these bean bags. This thing here, and we'll put this there for now, the right way around. Put it at an angle a little bit. There we go. And what we'll do here, we'll put in a dining table. Might be better in there we go. Dining table, classic dining table, doesn't really fit the theme. Table, I would make it like a Maroc, I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced. Maroc. And yeah, okay, I'll put some chairs around that. Furniture, chairs. What would really fit this style of classic chair? Can we have that in any other colour? Oh, wait, that might. Well, it's more of an orange, so yeah. What about the Engolf range? What have they got? Cherry. Tell you what, if I can find the Maroc again. Where are we in a... No, not paints. That's weird, I can't seem to search for that table again. Oh, I'm guessing because it's already down there, it can't be... yeah, let's flog it. I'm not losing my mind here. I swear there was that table. Maroc, whatever. That is very bizarre. Something with Mara, yeah. Furniture. Tables. Slim, table, simple, stool. Older, modern, round table auto, MAM, that's a classic. You know, let's just do this. Put this in. Tables. That one's still there. That's very unusual. Yeah, because it was a table. This is the table category. You know what? I'm going to be at the end of the time trying to work out what happened there. Let's try a table older in red to go with the chairs at least. Yeah, that's very baffling. Unless I was putting down the wrong table. I don't think so. Okay, cherry and golf. Cherry. There we go. Of course, I've done it again. 2, 3. There we are. Let's put a nice paint and go with it. Usually the customers appreciate the paintings and decorations. Something... That's not really appropriate for the dinner table, let's face it. For some people anyway. Spring's nice. No. £8 though, that's not too bad. Something... Dirt road. You in the morning. Yeah. Alright. It's yeah, that's not too bad. A bit basic. Do the lights work over there? Yeah, let's just check put the lights on. Yeah, the lights are on, okay. They work. Sometimes you have to replace the I know there's not much dirt left, thanks for watching. Okay. Those are fine there, that's fine there. This chair could be a little bit straighter. Boop. Aha! There is the dirt. This might need to be replaced, I'm not sure though. No, the minimap says it's actually greyed out. Actually, I might be able to sell this and put a new one in. Installations, air conditioning. Assemble it there. Okay, so this goes like so. Screw these in. Right, this is the fun bit. You put the base there, put the individual wires in. A little bit finicky, but eventually doable. I don't know why I switched the angle right then because I had the fourth wire to go in. It's a bit awkward, but there we go. And there go the rest of the wires. Now the pipes, bolt them in. I think you can generate the little electricity shock thing going on, but I don't think there's any risk of leakage there. And it's in and it's green. I'm guessing the greyed out indicator was needed replacing. Right, a bit of mank round here. Now these are not too bad. These can actually stay in as is. These cars might need to be replaced. They want a washer there. People are starting to appreciate the cleanliness of this place now. Looking at the garden has reminded me there's a garden DLC coming out at some point, so we can get our ground force on, as it were. So I should return for another stream of that when it's available next year. I think it's coming out. I'm not sure if it's a free to thing DLC like the bunker stuff was free, but we'll try it anyway because I do like a green thumb in real life. planting various bits and bobs around our front and back garden. Well, the front garden isn't so much garden as it is just a very small plot, like I think about 8 meters square thereabouts. It's not huge, but I've been outside sometimes putting the tilling the soil, getting rid of the weeds, and had like neighbours and people walk past admiring it. So I guess I do what I can. There we go, a bit more screw in there. Hopefully I don't get a leak this time. If I remember to apply this first. Yeah. Screw in that just to make sure. Yeah, that's it. It's funny because like if I clicked on that first, this will start leaking, and that's. I don't know if it's just me or I find that very bizarre sometimes. Like you're sorting out the drainage for something and then it leaks. It's a very bizarre way of like indicating you've done wrong. Now, one of these is a bit knackered. Wait, no, sorry. It's the radiator. Which I said before in my previous playthrough at my folks in their bungalow, they have a tile radiator, which is very useful. But I've got a radiator in my bathroom anyway, so I think anything extra would be superfluous. And besides, I don't have the biggest bathroom in Shrewsbury, so you make do with what you got. I'm fine with that. Okay, I think this place is done. I'm going to put in a new commode because why not? Sorry, it's a bit of a random nickname. Put in a flatty. It's a weird nickname too. Members of my family have been able to call the lavatory the bog, which annoys my brother sometimes, bless him, but each their own. Right, in the meantime, well, ideally we could do with a door here or somewhere there to like go to the garden. I mean, if I take the hammer now, knock, that's all we get. There's no way to get through that. So we'll go. I'll tell you what, we'll go around the front. For some reason, these rocks don't go anywhere. That's weird. I expect these to be like you could put them in the path or something. You know, something nice. Can you sell them? You can remove them. Okay. Yeah, because I just accrued them and thinking, well, just chuck them in the garden. But oh well. Now the time is 6:05 in the evening. I've set the game to real time, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to take into account the end of British summertime. So the clocks are a little bit more forward than they would be, and it's getting rather dark outside. Even though in game, it's still rather bright. That's clean. That's wipes. That's all your storage needs taken care of. Oh wait, hold on. Why are these? Aha. I think that's the AC that needs installing. That's why it's red. Okay, well we'll do so. Although we need air conditioning in a little cubby like this is beyond me. I'm just wondering if this is worth taking out with a hammer and making a bigger bedroom, maybe. Well, we'll see. Actually, we'll just we'll see right now. Yeah, here's the living room. There's the bathroom. Yeah, because the house is very straightforward. Like a single level kitchen, study, TV, living room, bedroom. You know what? I'm going to take this out. I'm going to sell this, get rid of this, get rid of this. I'll keep that. I don't know why these boxes are here. I mean, the people don't seem to be fussed about the boxes. Just going to get rid of them. And yeah, that's okay there. Bath in here would be a bit of a squeeze. So you know what? I'm going to yeah, going to lose some money and put the AC in again. What I'm going to do is make this into a second bedroom, like a spare room. Ideally, I would like to have enough room to put the computer into like a study area. In fact, I might check that later if I can actually divide some of the kitchen off like that. But it could be a bit of a faff. I tell you what, though, I wish I had air conditioning in my bedroom when the summer's hit in recent years, because my goodness. Okay, shove that in there, bolt it up, shove that in straight in. I don't think that needs screwing. No, this one needs inserting though. Bit of a screw there. Nice. Yeah, I think we squeeze a bed in there. The windows are clean, that's fine. But yeah, let me check. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Huh. You know what? I could probably get rid of some of these monitors, downsize the desk as well. Move all these tables and chairs out of the way. Put the office here. And yeah, that actually might be better. Okay, right, we'll get rid of some of these. Yeah. Sometimes if you sell or do the wrong thing, in some people's opinion, you get negatory remarks about it. Negative remarks even. These are two separate desks. I can get rid of one of these at least. There's the computer. What is that, like a 486 or something? Sell the bin, because the bin is quite frankly in the way. These boxes can go. We'll leave the two speakers and the chair and all that there. Okay, right. We're going to put these out in the corridor. Shut the door. Shut the front door so no one nicks the bloody chairs. So that'll be interesting to see if they made the game so you could do that. Unfortunately, you can't put security systems in like PIR sensors and code boxes to mount on the front door. I think it was a requirement to the original Sims actually to stop burglars coming. You had to like install security systems and everything just to keep them out. Yeah, there's plenty of room here to make a another room there. So we're going to apply our trade and build walls. Wait, wrong button. Try it there. If we mess up, we mess up. These are already painted, but unfortunately they only came in like well, this is obviously blue and these are white, so that's a bit of an oversight in my opinion. Now I do know for a fact that one of the customers, or the potential buyers, I think it's that chap, second from the top, he likes to have an extra room for study, so this might appease to him to put in this extra no, the light's in the way. Okay, tell you what, come here, swivel there, job's a good one. There we go. But yeah, oh shit. Very much like the original, well, all the Sims games, I think. There's so much more fun to be had by just building the place up from scratch, like doing your own furnishings and all that. None of the NPCs to bother you. Well, player characters, I should say, not NPCs. I think that sofa might be encroaching. Unless there's something there. Yeah, there's something there. Yeah, put it there. Which is interesting, there's 2 fans there already, so I think one of those could go. That light fixture. No, that's a smoke alarm actually. I thought it was a light. Yeah, we'll leave that as is. I'll tell you what, that fan in the corner could go into this new office anyway, so that might be wise. Yeah, there we go. Put it in the corner. Now we'll want to start building here. So we align the walls just right. Now, one other thing this game could do with is I've seen in paint programs, it's like a pipette. Basically, you take this pipette and you drop it onto a image, and it will take whatever color that is and replicate it as new paint. Because at this point, I'm going to have to guess, and this is either a silver or a grey, and ideally I want to get them right, even though you can paint over paint. But it's just a bit of a faff to like buy paint, try it, sell it back, get the other paint you think it might be, and so on and so forth. We've got a new building skill available. Let's just check that. That might be faster building, yeah. Building distance is 1 meter more. Okay, so yeah, this is like the painting, like you can build 3, 5, and just like put a whole wall in. I like to do the more realistic things of, wow, actually I say that 125, that's quite speedy. Of, like with a sledgehammer, if you like get stronger with it, I feel it's a bit more immersive. Okay, we need to, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll put a door ready to go, and we can kind of gauge where to place it. Internal door. Ooh. Say about there, maybe. Again, a grid system, like measurements either side. Imagine like a whole grid, and you'd have like a ruler here, like saying 6 inches, 12 inches, 18, 24. Like down into like imperial segments or something, like say 20 centimeters, 40 centimeters, 60, 80 a meter. And then you could probably gauge, even like having like a tape measure as a tool, as you know, would do in real life, would be very useful for this. I don't think that's going to get any better. Okay, so let's get cracking. And it's right there. There we go. Sometimes the physics engine takes a moment to recognize where it's been hit, regardless of how strong you are. I think we left the door open so we can just smash it all the way through. And there go the foundations. I might have mentioned it, but it'll be interesting to see if you could actually like pick up bits of debris and bricks and then get them ready to be taken out as trash. Okay, so put that in square there. Now we need a lintel. That's the tab. Because I'm used to having like a weapon wheel, so to speak, and you're like tab or something. Although in some games, obviously, the tab is like the minimap or whatever. So, and for Fallout, it's the bloody Pip-Boy. There we go. Nice little. Yeah. Okay. Right. Here's the fun part. Let's try and match the paints. I'm going to wage it's either... Well, I'll tell you what, we'll just... We might have to match them there. But it's not that, is it? That's Silver Glacier. It might be either silver or grey. Wait, there's no regular. Steel grey it might be. No. Try grey. Of course, it's the American spelling of Gray. Let's try that. I think that's not going to get any closer. No, we don't want to clean. We want to paint. Yeah, what do you know? Got lucky. Yeah, I can see like the paint is... I don't know, is that slightly lighter than the wall? It feels like it. Well, anyway, let's get to work. Lintels take obviously a very short space of time to paint. We'll put some... for the office, I think, I'll put some nice wall paneling. I've just realised these doors don't match. That's going to drive people nuts. Doors. No, these doors are all the same colour, so there's no option to like pick like a darker cherry sort of red. Is it brown door? It looks like a brown door. Is it a brown door? That's really... Nah, slightly lighter, isn't it? Well, you know what? The front door doesn't match, so yeah. Let's just keep calm and paint on. Yeah, this needs to be another colour, to be honest. But which blue is it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to shovel this in the room for now. One of those sockets I see needs to be worked on. Computer. Sorry for calling you a 486. Don't hold it against me. My first computer was actually a 486 back in... oh wait, no. My first computer was actually Amstrad CPC. And this is back in, I think I was about 6 or 8 years old. Which I'm guessing is... I think I was 7 in 1990. So... yeah, 89 or 90 thereabouts. It's going to be a bit tricky there. Because the drawers are there, so you know. You know what, let's just put them on the desk. Is that interesting? Because I think I vaguely still remember when I was younger, I said to my folks on the way home from, I think we did like a grocery run or something, and I said I always wanted a computer, and they said, well, there might be one waiting for you at home, and sure enough there was, and I was just overjoyed with it. It was, the Amstrad is not exactly, in its heyday, was one of the forerunners. I mean, that job was taken up by either the Commodore, the Amiga, or the Spectrum. But it was fine for what I wanted, and the games were fun. Played, what was it, Harrier Attack? That was side-scrolling shoot 'em up. Like literally the first game video game I played was that, and so very, very loosely based on the Falklands War. As you fly over the terrain, bomb the enemy encampments, bomb the town, and then try and land on the carrier again. I still remember my father teaching me how to land a plane in a game called Fighter Pilot, where you flew I'm pretty sure it's an F-15, and that was very old school plane sim back in the day. I was good at the combat part of like chasing down enemy fighters and such. My dad was best with the landing, and I remember him teaching me how to do that. Right, let's get this this plug sorted. I think a little neat addition to this game would be, for instance, if you bought like a radio or a TV set, you'd have like the lead. Oh shoot! Electrocuted myself, though apparently it doesn't affect me. So yeah, you can like basically buy a TV, put it in its place, but you don't have to plug it on or anything. You don't have to like set the settings up. I mean, I can just walk over to the TV, use, done. That's nice there. Picture would be nice there as well. Yeah, this is more of a dining pictures table. Dining pictures table. Dining tables picture. There we go. This can go a little bit more in the corner. People, I notice, usually appreciate a nice plant decoration style. I mean, I do. I currently own a cactus, a succulent, and a rubber plant. Decorations. Where are you? I'm not looking properly. There we go. Plants. Monstera. Let's make a nice blue pot for it. I think we might be better over here actually. I'm not the greatest interior designer, as you can quite clearly see, but I like to think I have some sort of idea of what to put in the living room. Right, something blue. Oh goodness, of course it's gone anything blue. It could be that one. Oh, it's not going to be, is it? Let me check anyway. Is it going to match? Going to match? Oh, no it isn't. Right. To the second-hand paint shop. To you. Right, these are all the paints. It wasn't a royal blue. It wasn't navy azure bliss, grey fog. It could be moody cobalt. I think that's right. I don't know why the... Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why those are the same... That's a bit weird to me. I'm going to paint over that. More paint. The limit for the painting range is... Oh, shoot. That's not the same colour, is it? Paints. Let's have a look. It's got to be one of these. Say grey fog, maybe. Let's try that. There's no undo button, unfortunately, which is a bit of a pain. I think that's right. Like I said, it would be nice to have like a colour palette or some sort of device where you can actually see what colour something was before applying the paint. Obviously not like a huge label of saying this is azure or whatever, but just like a simple... I know, you see the tablet like an augmented reality thing of just putting the tablet up to a wall and it should be like IDing the colour or something. Yeah, something like that. I think that's the right colour. The paint there maybe yeah, that's fine. Alright, excuse me while I stand on the couch and paint the rest of the wall. I'm actually, I think I said before, I put some wall panels in the next room. Oh, we've upgraded our paint skill. 40% less paint usage. This basically means when you dip your, I was about to say dip your roller into the paint, when you paint with it, less paint comes off the roller, so you've got more paint left on it. Right, nearly done. All the way to the edge. Kind of tempted to do that, but I'd rather look at it the way of like this corridor is grey, this area is blue. And then sell the paint. You know what? Just to get appease some of the voters here, I'll put some ferns in the window. Some people seem to like this. No? Okay. I think there's like an old couple in this bidding system where they actually do like some decorations like that. Okay, so according to this is knackered. And so's the shower. Of course, everyone freaks out because I took the sink out. Installations, bathroom, sinks. Let's put something bright for once. Yeah, all right. Oh, there we go. The funny thing about the auction system is that, as I said before, some people appreciate one thing, and that other person just cannot stand it. So you literally cannot please everybody. But hopefully your skills will be enough to actually get the most amount of money from whoever pays the final price. There. Jobs are good. Now it's interesting because I'm not entirely sure what the greyed out thing means. I mean, this shower seems usable, but it's greyed out. Red obviously means it's ready for the trash pile, but I think actually, hold on, no, red indicates something should be there but isn't, or in the case of the plugs, is knackered and it's there. So we'll put in a fresh new shower there, and after this one we'll go into the study and do some wall work, and we might be, I think, just about done. Oh, didn't put the screw in, so apparently there's a leak. It's a very bizarre system, but oh well. See what I mean? I was fiddling with that and this starts to leak. It makes no sense, does it? Click there, base there, screw it in there. Thankfully, when you do make a leak, bit of a weird expression, but The water doesn't spread everywhere like it would do in real life. Like I've had to deal with malfunctioning sinks and washing machines in my time, and just the water would just go out everywhere it can go, and is a nuisance to mop up afterwards. And then you're kind of paranoid as if to say, "Oh, did I get the link sorted? Did I screw that pipe in tightly enough?" Well, that might be just me. And we're all done. We need to wipe this up. Come to think of it, I wonder if anything outside needs to be wiped up. Of course you like it clean. We all like it clean. The mini-map I don't think is sensing. Set your dirt sensors to maximum yield. As I said, you don't have to clean the windows. Everything's fine. I just could look frankly weird. Walk around the house with a mop. Unfortunately, this is like, you cannot go further than this, which is a little bit immersion breaking, but what would you do? I mean, it'll be an interesting mechanic if you could like go outside the front gate, randomly knock on some of these doors, asking for any odd jobs you need doing. Oh well. Okay, that seems to be fine. That's fine there. Yep, nice little thing there. Yep. Okay, let's get to the this area. This area seems to be very well lit. The computer is fine there. Tell you what, a carpet wouldn't go amiss, quite frankly. And some people like the carpet. I know, stripes. Yeah, so much to go with the couch. That's nice. It's actually like my living room. I've got like a laminate floor with just a single carpet to put your feet on, so you're not constantly slipping over the darn thing. And they are a little bit easier to maintain than the carpets. Laminate flooring. So for now, we'll go on to, I think, almost the final phase. Not wall tiles, wall panels. These are interesting because you can have a bit of a limited collection of stuff. We'll make something. It's not really an office style thing. It's like a very formal style of office bedroom, or just like wood style for a sauna. You can actually install a sauna, complete with like the sauna rocks, the ladle, the benches, the towels. Unfortunately, it only ever appears in one mission, and it is very buggy. Like if the benches aren't lined up properly, or they clip into one another, the game will crash. It's very particular about that. But for now, these are outside panels, so we can determine those not to be done inside. So, I don't know. Let's put some colour in, I guess. Yeah. Right. Basically, buy them in little pallets like these. Stack them down. One more for luck. If we haven't got, if we've got too many, we can sell it. And pick it up. Slap it on. Pick it up. Slap it on. It gets a bit weird when. Oh no, it's actually a baby himself. Now I was thinking of bathroom tiles. Sometimes get a bit weird when they. That just disappear. Yeah, it doesn't needs to go all the way around to the door. I think it did disappear though. It didn't phase through, so we're okay. Oh well, we'll just slap around the edge. Now sometimes when you're doing like wall tiles, like bathroom tiles and such, the way they sort of go around the edges of door frames and stuff is a little bit weird. Like the colours won't match up, which a little bit annoying, but there we go. We've almost used up one pallet of these panels for one little side. We might need a few more. I'm going to guess this one here will probably go about halfway and then stop. We'll come to that issue when we cross that bridge, as the old saying doesn't go. Okay. It's a bit tedious doing this. I mean, it's basically just repetitive kind of point, click, Like just one click, hold down, click, click, hold down. Very straightforward, makes it rather pretty. A little bit too formal for my tastes, but this is just mostly to illustrate the tiling approach to the game. Bathroom tiles go in the same way of like long vertical strips of tiles, not individual tiles as you would do in real life, because my goodness, that takes a while. I haven't done it myself, but I have seen people put in tiles. And mostly it's the fiddly thing I've seen is like putting these little plastic crosses in between like 4 tiles, like right in the center, to like correctly align things. A few years ago I had my bathroom done up, and there's these little tiles like an inch square, like running the border on the entire thing, and there's just these little plastic bits that the workman just left behind, and easy enough to sweep up and all that, but it sounds like a complete faff. And once you do enough, you get more skills for your handyman thing. So let's try faster tiling by 50%. And as you can see, it's done. Done. The RPG mechanics in this, I guess you could call them that, they're very basic, very straightforward. There's no like putting points into strength or agility, so you're not trying to balance while applying tiles. You're basically just either doing it faster, and that's about it. There's no like complex stats you have to have, which is nice. I mean, it's for this game, I think it's just right, quite frankly. I mean, if there was other games, obviously, in a first-person perspective that are role-playing, such as like Fallout 3, 4, and so on. Fallout 76 is first-person, isn't it? Yeah. Obviously, you need the stats there to determine your character, but as you can see from the perks, they call them, it does not take long at all for these to be maxed out. And by the time you're down to your last 5 or 6 jobs, you're maxed out and everything, and you're wallpapering like a boss. Let's have a look. Bookshelf is office bookshelf. That could be a bit bulky. That might be good there. Yeah, I thought so. He would like it there. So I'm guessing he wants a cabinet. I swear there's like a filing cabinet somewhere. Actually, this is a nice little addition. I'll probably clock you on the way out, way in even. Yeah, a little shoe tree and cupboard and all that sort of thing. That's handy to have. But for now, yeah, we'll put that there. Just trying to think. That's kind of awkward there. Or is it? No, that's fine. You can either just like mount this against that wall, whatever. People will be fine with that. Kitchen seems fine. All these appliances are working. There's no red symbols to indicate that these appliances aren't working. TV, they can program it themselves. I'm sure they're capable of doing that. Something in here isn't working. That seems to be grayed out. I think I'd better replace that. All these TVs in here, I still find weird. Like, what, backups or something? Okay, we'll take that out. Put a new one in because everyone loves AC in the bedroom. As I mentioned in the previous video, houses in the UK, well, from what I remember like 10 years ago when I was moving out, won't have AC as standard. If anything, the radiator is more priority for the UK. There we go. Again, yeah, it zooms out, assuming you've done it all, which you haven't. You have to put one wire in, but we've seen to that. And 1, 2, clipping through there, 3, pull away to pull the fourth one in. I swear it's almost designed to catch you out. And push this in here, screw there. A lot of the times installation in this game is basically trial and error. I mean, there's no health bar, you won't injure yourself. I swear I saw a cockroach then. Going mad. These kitchen things are fine. Utensils are fine. I mean, the place is clean. If you lived here, you'd be home by now, quite frankly. We'd think we might be done. Oh, no, wait, I was going to make a spare bedroom, wasn't I? That's right. To be focused on the study. Yeah. The game won't penalise you for not making matching doors. The doors are clean. They're new. That's what people want. So, furniture-wise, we'll chuck in a bed. Single bed, ideally. This might be too big. We can try it. No, it's just right. See? Someone appreciates the bedrooms, but some people don't. I mean, the worst case scenario, you're going to lose a customer, but you'll probably gain 3 or 4 in their place. So, again, very simplistic, very way of doing it. If you mess up, like you ignore the cleaning, ignore the rubbish, obviously you're going to make a loss on the house. But in the meantime, what's I after? Not 2. Bedside table, Hermes. Ooh, hell's that? That's useless. That's minuscule. This is a cupboard even. There's a nice bedside table. There it is. Yeah, these are cool. These are like just little square things there with a little thing underside on the underneath it. You can just about see. Makes it really handy for a little lamp. Go for something simple. Go for a little cube. Look at that. Smoke detector in there. We'll need a ceiling lamp as well. Yeah, there we are. And that's a bit. There we do. Let me squeeze a cupboard in there. No. Wardrobe. Don't know what I call it cupboard for. We could be squishing for space though, so... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we are. Unless I can... No, because that's going to block that, isn't it? I think there's a fabric one you can do. That's it, linen closet, that's what I was going to say. That's not too bad there, it clips a little bit there. We might be able to shuffle it forward a little bit. Look at that, lovely. Of course he wants more space for clothes, but quite frankly, sir, I don't think we can do that. Also, another little thing about this game I've noticed, if a light's left on, it won't be on until you enter the room. A little bit of a weird glitch, but nothing too bad there. Bathroom's fine. Study is fine. Lights there, that's good. Lights working here. That's good. Nobody's complained about these TVs. I'm going to leave it as it is. The hallway entranceway has a light system. You can't unfortunately reposition this front door because it's an outside wall and you can't tamper with those. A little bit of a pain in the ass. And I think we're okay, yeah. Now you know what, I'm going to put a lamp by the TV. No, you know what? It might be in the corner actually. That's by the radiator. Lamp will be there fine. Cool. Lamp, standing lamp. What have we got? Floor tube lamp. That's different. Yeah. Look at that. There we are. That's a nice little cozy nook there. Could do with some shelves here actually. Cabinet with hanging shelf. Cool. For your knickknacks. And with a bit of bonus, if the game engine lets me do so, we can store it all in there. And I know your documents won't fit in there, dude, but I can't remember if there's... Yeah, there they go. They're starting to appreciate it now. Up. Oh, blimey, this is going to be... Yeah, the game engine is a little bit finicky and like what it allows you to put where, so you know what, I'm going to put these to the side for now, quite frankly. The living room's, the kitchen is clean enough as it is, that's fine. The mugs there. Oh, you know what, just, it'll be fine as is there. Are those... Yeah, I got magical mugs in the sink. I don't allow anything to disobey the law of physics in my projects, so you can stay there. Thank you, mate. Alright. What else can we do, really? I mean, got a study in there. Got a bathroom there. Washers there as well. Spare room there. That's nice. Tell you what, put the light off. Almost walked up there. Let me just check the bedroom for a second if it's got a suitable sort of cabinets and people are usually satisfied with one wardrobe, so that's okay. Yeah, we're down to 3,800. I must slam the door on my own face. Yep, I think that's good to go. And enter, sell the house. So they give us statistics of how much you bought, how big it is, how many rooms, what I've got left over. Wow, we spent 1 hour and 12 minutes and 52 seconds on that. Okay, so start the auction. Now, basically let the computer show you what people find as pros and cons of the establishment. So far, it's more pros than cons, so which is good. People will have silly requests like, I don't want a kitchen and all that, and they only wanted 1 bedroom, but people love the extra bedroom, some people. And there we go. So we invested 46,000. It took us... Yeah, renovation is like 231 quid. A grand's worth of furniture. We sold almost 2,000's worth of furniture, so it almost paid for itself. And then some. And we sold the house for 80k. So we basically almost almost doubled our profit. Now we can opt to negotiate, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so propose to increase payment by... I'll tell you what, could you squeeze an extra... It's a bit of an arse, really. Could you do it by 6k? Oh, he's done it. Yeah, that's actually worked. I think this is my player character then, because I've not actually negotiated before. Yeah. So we've made an extra 6k on that. Now this is bullshit because there is a private space in that study, but I don't know. It's not really clear what you consider a private space. But there's rooms, so you can be alone in those. But I've built on 6,000 off you. I'll take the offer. As you can see from the loading screens and such, there are a myriad of different characters that want certain things and all that. And because of the Bunker DLC, they've introduced survivalists style characters of... they tend to get rid of anything superfluous, like the idea of a kitchen or too many bedrooms. They prefer like very bare basic functionality, which is interesting because... Right, yeah. When we check the tablet, we can actually see the buyers tab. No, the Johnson family didn't participate, so we know next to nothing about them. Mr. Trusk here, like some of these aspects. There's Mr. Shinua. Mr. Traitor. Yep. Didn't like it because of the 2 bedrooms. Perhaps he was referring to that other room. That was the other bedroom that didn't have a TV in it. Because I know one of the bedrooms had like 4 or 5 TVs in there. So these chaps, folks, they prefer like a lot of decoration and all that. Need to be very clean. This is the chap I sold it to, Mr. Urko. I don't understand the private space for myself. I mean, does that mean like an extra room of just sofas or something, maybe? Like a den, or as they say, a man cave nowadays. And we are now 90k in profit. So yeah, you can go to the browser. You can see what you've sold. We bought it for that price. We bumped our profit to almost a little over double. We negotiated 6k out of him. And basically, you go around trying to sell the rest of these. Obviously, like as I said, some of the ones are very small, very tiny, and there's just barely enough room there for a sofa, let alone a TV as well. Whereas a lot of these larger ones have 2 levels, chairs. I guess, and like stairs to go up to bedrooms and all that. And you'd probably be selling like a few lower range ones, making bank on that to get enough to get the bigger ones. Again, it's not an entirely complex system of buying and selling. Unless you leave the place completely filthy, you will always make a profit anyway. Some options I would have liked to have seen would be like just turn the computer off to walk away from it, as you would in real life. For instance, when you like type in television sets, or just TV, Oh, that's interesting. They've brought out an old TV now. I've not seen that before. That must have been like a recent update or something, or maybe I'm just leveled up enough to like access the new TVs. Hmm. Okay, now this would actually be suitable for like smaller establishments and all that, but let's face it, CRTs, you only want to keep them for old consoles and stuff, or your VHS players or something. And no, just no. Right, that's all done. Well, thanks for watching, folks, and I'll put this on the archive so you can view it at your discretion. So Twitch won't delete it. I'll put it onto my YouTube channel, and hopefully next time. What are we now? December. So probably after Christmas, the Garden DLC will come, and we'll get this. We'll do something with this. I've seen like strimmers and mowers in effect, so that could be fun to like do some of this, and I don't know, like a patio or something, or a barbecue. I mean, come on, garden barbecue. It's the same world over. We all love them. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks, and take care, and hope to see you again soon.